But when you started off your military career, what was kind of your first impression? Obviously, you had the ROTC experience, so that was some preparation for what military life and career was going to be like. But what were some of the challenges or obstacles that you specifically faced when you entered into that realm?
Well, Will, I love that question because I was actually commissioned, graduated from college when I was 20 years old. So I was very young compared to my colleagues who were 22 to 24 years old as second lieutenants. And because of my expertise, my field, the branch that I was in, which is the Chemical Corps, my first duty assignment was actually at Rocky Mountain Arsenal in Aurora, Colorado, so right outside the city of Denver. What made this so unique was this was an Army depot for chemical weapons. And my first job was I was to be the deputy to the executive director of the lab. So we had two laboratories there that tested the purity of the stockpile. The interesting thing is, the gentleman that I was supposed to be overseeing was old enough to be my grandfather and actually had a granddaughter named Kim. And so, what I learned through that experience was to take the advice of people who were more senior to me in experience and not stand just on my position. You know, one of my mentors is a friend of both of ours, and that's John Maxwell. And the first thing that John teaches us in his 5 Levels of Leadership book is that positional leadership only lasts for about 60 to 90 days. And so I had a choice as a young officer. Would I sit down and listen to this gentleman who had been doing this job for 25 years, starting as an entry chemist and working his way up, or will I walk around saying, I'm the lieutenant, I'm in charge, and do what I have to say? I chose to listen and learn from him, and Mr. Eddie Jones was his name, was one of the best teachers that I had to start my military career. It was truly beneficial for me.
Hey, John Maxwell here. I'm excited to endorse the book that Kim Moore has written. To the inspiring female leaders in my audience, listen up. My friend Dr. Kim Moore knows what it takes to get a seat at the table, and her experience will inspire you and her advice will challenge you. That's why you need to get her book. You're in the leadership chair. Now what? And while you're at it, pick up a few more copies for your close friends who want to be taken seriously as leaders. I can't wait for you to be changed as a result of reading this book.
Thank you, John. This is Dr. Kim Moore. To get your own copy of my new book, You're in the Leadership Chair, Now What?, which is now available on Amazon, just go to leadershipchairbook.com.